All right, latest developing news coming in right now from Maharashtra, and we'd like to cut across to Kamlesh, who's going to talk us through this news break. Well, news emanating, the BJP seems to have sailed through. It has won the trust vote of confidence by voice votes. Well, that's the latest that we're getting in. The Devendra Fadnavis government has sailed through on voice vote of confidence, has won the trust vote. I'd like to cut across to my colleague Kamlesh Suta to talk us through this news break. Kamlesh, can you talk us through this news break, please?
Preeti, the big news that is coming in that Devendra Fadnavis government has sailed easily through the confidence motion. BJP has won the confidence motion. The motion was put forth by BJP leader Ashish Shelar, and there was a voice vote that was done, and the voice vote turned out in favor of the BJP. So whatever little suspense that was there has now been removed. BJP has clearly won the confidence motion. We are waiting for the BJP leaders to come out and to give their official reaction. And since it was a voice vote, there was no secret ballot that took place. It was easier for them to decide it easily. Now we are waiting for the choice of the leader of opposition that would be done. We'll have to wait and watch what the Shiv Sena has to say on this, whether it about the voice vote that was conducted. But the big news that is coming out of Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha is that the BJP has won the trust vote, the confidence motion that was moved. That was the biggest suspense. Devendra Fadnavis government stays and continues.
So, Kamlesh, essentially the news that we are breaking right now is that the BJP has won the floor test on a voice vote.
Yes, it was a voice vote that was conducted as immediately as the motion was tabled. Confidence motion was tabled by BJP. A voice vote was conducted, and most of the voices in favor, all the A's in favor of the BJP supporting the government, and the speaker announcing that the A's have it, and Devendra Fadnavis sailing through that all-important confidence motion.
Where does that leave the Shiv Sena, Kamlesh, at this point of time? Will the Shiv Sena now sit in the opposition? Were they in favor of the voice vote? What are you picking up?
Well, we have to wait and watch till Shiv Sena comes on and what it exactly has to say. But if at all the Shiv Sena has voted against it, it would certainly leave Shiv Sena with little or no bargaining power at all with the BJP. Now Shiv Sena, if at all continues with its opposition, it will have to sit in the opposition with little scope left for any reconciliation. It's just a matter of time till the Shiv Sena comes out and gives out its official version. The Shiv Sena has initially said that it will be voting against the government. There are backroom talks that were on, and at the same moment the motion was the confidence motion was tabled, a voice motion working in favor of the BJP with the voices, as we said, the NCP supporting it, the BJP MLAs with large number 122 BJP MLAs and 41 NCP MLAs. The voice vote obviously going into the favor of the present government. The Shiv Sena and others, those who have voted through the voice vote, definitely the voices not enough to arrive at a conclusion that they are voting against the government. The Shiv Sena will be coming out, giving out their official version, but the way Shiv Sena has been maintaining that they are opposing
what
the
we
government.
know, Kamlesh, at this point of time, the developments coming in, essentially what we know at this point of time is the Devendra Fadnavis government has cleared the floor test. What we don't know is on what basis has this floor test been cleared. Is the Shiv Sena, did the Shiv Sena abstain? Are they with the BJP? We don't know that.
We'll have to wait because the election of the leader of opposition is yet to take place. If the Shiv Sena now feels its candidate for the leader of opposition, it would be clear that the Shiv Sena has voted against it and the Shiv Sena will continue with its opposition. But if the Shiv Sena doesn't continue, if the Shiv Sena doesn't oppose, doesn't feel its candidates for the leader of opposition, that is going to happen in some hours from now, it will be clear that the Shiv Sena has voted against the government and it continues with its stand of opposing the BJP, sitting in the opposition. Because if the Shiv Sena feels its candidate, it has the highest number. It's the second biggest party after the BJP with 63 MLAs. After the BJP, if the Shiv Sena feels its candidate, the Shiv Sena will be obviously being the biggest party, getting the leader of opposition's post, and then it will be clear that it's the Shiv Sena that continues to be in the opposition and will play the role
Kamlesh,
of the opposition in Maharashtra.
Talk us through the point as to why the speaker opted for a voice vote in this case, and can the voice vote be contested?
Well, voice vote is generally conducted. There is no specification as such. There has to be a secret ballot. It's the speaker's prerogative, and the speaker chose to conduct a voice vote for this for the vote of confidence. We have seen that happening in the past as well. There has been a precedent of conducting voice votes as well. If the voice vote is not enough, if they object, there is no objection at this point in time as we speak. There is no objection that is being raised by the Shiv Sena till this point in time. We'll have to wait and watch what exactly the Shiv Sena has to say. The Shiv Sena's official version is yet to come out. The members of Shiv Sena are still inside the house, though there is the BJP is happy with the kind of results that have come in. Voice vote clearly working in favor of BJP. There was also a fear that was looming large if there could have been some cross voting, but that has been avoided. Secret ballot generally it leads to cross voting even after party issue whips to their party. Some MLAs on their individual basis turn to vote against the party, turn to vote against the whip of the party, the order against the party. But a voice vote clearly is very transparent. That is what is generally seen, and the speaker, the newly elected speaker, chose to conduct a voice vote, and that voice vote clearly working in favor of the BJP. In some point in time, we'll have the Shiv Sena group leader coming out, Eknath Shinde, and he'll be speaking to the media right here. We'll have to wait what the Shiv Sena stand is, whether they oppose this.
Kamlesh, talk us through. So what we know right now, the developments that are coming in, Devendra Fadnavis government is in the clear. They've cleared the floor test. Now, on what basis they've cleared it, we don't quite know. It was a voice vote which was taken by the speaker, and Devendra Fadnavis government has cleared the test. The question I want to ask you is, did the NCP also participate in the voice vote?
Sahil Joshi, our Mumbai bureau chief, who was there inside the house on this floor test, is with us. Sahil, why exactly did the speaker chose to have a voice vote? Generally, the talk was that it's going to be a secret ballot. Why this decision at the last moment?
See, actually, as per the program, after the speaker's election, what was supposed to happen is to elect the leader of opposition's post. But speaker suddenly said that there are two applications for the leader of opposition's post. One is from the Shiv Sena and another is from Congress. The Congress was claiming the leader of opposition's post, saying that Shiv Sena is part of NDA government in Delhi. So in Maharashtra, they should be getting a chance to have the leader of opposition's post. So the speaker said because of this, he needs some time to go through the various rules and regulations of assembly. Because of that, first he will have the vote of confidence motion, and later the leader of opposition's post can be decided. So now suddenly Mumbai BJP's president Ashish Shelar put that motion in front of the house, and with the voice vote this motion was passed. So NCP did not get a chance to say their position in the house, that why they are supporting the BJP government. No one could understand anything. The ruling was given by the speaker.
Did the Shiv Sena opposed to that? Was the Shiv Sena aggressive in the house about the voice vote?
No, that is the main point, because if they think that the voice vote is not appropriate, then the party should raise their voice and say they need voting on that particular motion. But that is not yet demanded. So we'll have to wait whether the voting will be demanded or not. But yes, Shiv Sena was ready to sit in the opposition because they had given the application for the leader of opposition's post. The speaker said that in the house, that the leader of opposition's post can be decided after the vote of confidence. So sudden change of program because of the speaker has created such kind of confusion. Now we will have to wait and see what actually the speaker has to say about this.
Yes, as I've been pointing out, the Shiv Sena is yet to clear its stand, whether they are opposing the voice vote. They'll have to record it. They'll have to record their discontent with the speaker, and if the speaker decides, they can also demand. There is a scope that they can demand for a voting, but till this point in time, Preeti, they haven't demanded any voting, secret ballot voting for the post for the vote of confidence. We'll have to wait and watch what stand the Shiv Sena takes. And as Sahil was also pointing out that the Shiv Sena is that's filed its nominations for the leader of opposition. If the Shiv Sena continues with its stand, it feels its candidate for the post of leader of opposition, then it's evident, it's very clear that the Shiv Sena will be sitting in the opposition, and will have to the last hope that was there, it's been dashed. That would be clear. We'll have to wait and watch what stand the Shiv Sena takes for against or for the voice vote that was conducted. Preeti,
just stay on with us, Kamlesh. I'm coming right back to you in just about a minute. We're just encapsulating that all that has gone down in just the last 10 minutes. That's the latest bit of breaking news that we're getting in. The Devendra Fadnavis government, number one, has cleared the floor test. They have cleared it on the basis of a voice vote which was conducted by the Speaker. Now, did the Shiv Sena abstain? Did the Shiv Sena vote against? We don't quite know the exact details of it. Will they contest the voice vote, which is well within their rights to do so? We don't know yet. We're going to try and get clarity on that. What was the NCP stand in there? I'm going to cut across to Kamlesh at this point of time. Kamlesh, if you can talk to Sahil about what was the NCP stand, because the NCP did not get an opportunity on the floor of the House to make clear on why they are supporting the BJP from the outside. Did they participate in this voice vote as well?
Well, certainly the way voice vote was conducted, it has saved, in fact, if I can say that it has saved embarrassment for the BJP as well as the NCP, while not have to come on record on why they are supporting the government, or even for the BJP why they are taking support from the NCP. So it saved embarrassment for both the parties. The NCP, which has been has been aggressive against the BJP during the elections as a right-wing party, and even Sharad Pawar had targeted the BJP time and again for its connections with the RSS, the way BJP is controlled by RSS. All that they have said in the past about each other now things to be a thing of past, and the way voice vote was conducted, it has saved embarrassment for both the parties on why they support or why they are willing to take support from each other. A voice vote was conducted and which was immediately passed, so it leaves things into ambiguity, but even the ambiguity remains. The fact remains that Devendra Fadnavis' government has easily sailed through the all-important trust vote. A lot was talked about it, a lot of arithmetics went into it, a lot of analysis went into all that, but after all, a 10-minute proposal immediately tabled and immediately passed by voice vote has brought in two big sighs of relief for the BJP. One,
Kamlesh,
the government,
is the assembly still in session or has it been adjourned? Is the assembly still in session? Has it been adjourned? And what were the reactions from the Shiv Sena MLAs?
No, we're still waiting, Preeti, for the reactions of Shiv Sena MLAs. They will be coming out. Shiv Sena leaders will be coming out to give their reaction. They in some moment from now.
Kamlesh, I'm going to come in.